Well, you started teaching. You taught, too.
Only for 1 year. My sister finished high school a year and a half before I went through high school in 3.5 years, too. I don't know how I did that because I was not a student. But in those days, it wasn't very hard to get through high school like it is now. And I had enough credits to graduate, so I finished high school in 3.5 years. So my sister was only a year ahead of me, I guess. And Mother was determined we were going away to school. She wasn't going to have her daughters waiting on tables or working in a store or something. We were going away to school. Well, at that time, hops were way down. We had 4 years' crop of hops stored in the barns, paying big insurance on them, and the price was 6 cents a pound. And Grandfather was just about broke. And many of our graduating class from high school were going to San Jose Normal. So Mother was determined that Frances and Helen were going to San Jose Normal with their schoolmates. She went up to Grandpa. Dad couldn't afford it. She went up to Grandpa and talked to him. This was 1916. And she said, Father Finley, those girls have got to have an education. Mother didn't go beyond the 3rd grade, though she was remarkably well educated. She read, she wrote beautifully, she even wrote poetry. And so Grandfather finally said, Alice, I can send them $40 a month, no more. So Frances and I went to San Jose Normal. We found a little walk-up, one room with a kitchen about the size of, well, it wasn't even the size of that brick patio. We paid $9 a month for it. We could have 1 bath a week in the landlady's bathtub downstairs. We had to use her bathroom. And we had a great time. We just loved it. We never would have got by, though, if Mother hadn't killed a chicken and baked a cake and picked vegetables and fruit and this and that, whatever she had. And she was cooking on an oil, kerosene stove at that time. She had a kerosene stove in addition to her big wood stove. Kerosene came in 4-gallon cans in a wooden box. And I guess she had to get, there were 5-gallon cans. I guess she had to get 2 5-gallon cans about once a week from the grocery store. So she had these big wooden boxes, and she would pack the wooden box with things for us to eat, take it 2 miles over to Fulton, which was a railroad station at that time, and send it Wells Fargo. It didn't cost more than, I don't think it ever cost more than $1 to send that big box, Wells Fargo, to San Jose. So every Saturday, Frances and I, or Friday I guess it was, we could count, or almost every Friday, we could count on a Wells Fargo truck coming up and bringing us homemade cookies and fruit and always a chicken that Mother had cooked and carefully cooled and put in there and set. It was only overnight on the train. And then all our friends would come over and we'd have a feast. But we managed. We got by on $40 a month. I don't know how. $9 of it for rent. I guess we didn't have to pay any utility bill. I guess our landlady must have taken care of that. I don't remember. Because, you know, you're pretty carefree. Anyway, we went for 2 years, got our teacher's certificates, and that in those days, that was enough.